Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've put anything on video, but I have been busy. I've been working on the third truck, just removing the brakes. I've got one more wheel, the back right, and that's the last brakes. I have got the, well, hopefully getting the handbrake working. There's all the brake units, whatever's good on this. I'm going to put on the truck I'm doing up. There's definitely one broken spring. One of the adjusters is pretty crappy in the other one. This air to hydraulic is in really good nick here, so cleaned all that up. The brake shoes themselves are in good nick. They're from the front. The rear ones, of course, got to stay because, as I say, I've got to get the handbrake going. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing, but I'll video the process of removing all that stuff, doing the wheel bearings, putting it all back together on the last one. Oh, and I also put a carby kit, obviously through the carburetor. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but yeah, went to start it to test it, and the battery is dead, absolutely dead flat. So I'll go in and get another battery today when I'm in town. Okay, so some of the studs come out, so I'll have to try and free those up through those. As I say, the handbrake's now working. Plenty of spiders in there. And remove the oh, hang on, someone has worked on this, it's just a bit of wire in there. I might remove the actual lines, the hydraulic brake lines. They're going to be fun. I've got the oxyacetylene set down here, so a bit of heat on that, and hopefully that frees them up. The shaft doesn't look too bad. Bit of surface rust. It won't take very much to clean up. Have to get a new gasket cut for the back. The seal, yeah, that's not too bad. Righto, on with the outer bearing. Not too sure what's going on with this one. The outer nut is very tight. I thought that maybe they put a one of the locking tabs over, but if they did, it would have been the first one, but no, it doesn't feel right though, that it's not coming out as easy as the other ones. So it loosened and then grabbed again, so there's something wrong or something different. Yeah, looks all right. outer bearing out, don't look too bad. A little bit of crustiness, and the inner nut, again, nothing unusual. I think that locking tab must have been hitting the outer nut with the rubber seal on it, because the inner nut was hand tight, so I would say I was undoing both of them at the same time. So anyway, that's out. And this is generally what they look like when they first come off. Pretty dirty. This one was actually sitting in a swamp down south, so during winter the water would come up over the well, up to the leaf springs around halfway, so all the mud and crap got in there, and then during summer the sheep would lay under it for the coolness, and there was a lot of wool stuck on all the parts underneath. So yeah, this is going along quite well. Now, to release the brake units at the back, and hopefully they then pop out. I'm actually thinking of getting a GoPro so that I can have one camera obviously on the front, on the outside, and then a GoPro to actually show what I'm doing at the back. So, but yeah, that's a future problem. Okay, battery just went flat, of course. I don't think there's much point in just having the camera sitting up there anyway, but just to show you what I'm doing. This is the locking clip that was at the back of the adjuster, brake adjuster, which is right there. So you turn that in and out to put pressure on the pistons in here that then move the shoes in and out, and two retaining bolts at the back, which were very easy to remove. On the first truck they were absolute mongrels to take off. So I'm not too sure if there's a right way of getting these out, whether to take the springs off and then release this. I don't know, but the two front ones I just pried it out. The other rear one I took the springs off. I can't say either method was better than the other. In fact, putting the springs back on was an absolute pain in the neck. So anyway, what I'm going to do is now go over and actually remove the actuating unit from the other side, which is usually a pain in the neck, and, but the camera will be off for that. Okay, nearly there. Have to release this locking pin or whatever it is that allows you to unscrew this. That unscrewed. This is the handbrake. This is the handbrake, by the way. This unscrews from that. These nuts, retaining nuts, nearly off. As I suspected, the actual hydraulic hose line that's rusted on solid. They always are. Very rarely do I get those off, so I might take it off in one piece. Yeah, heat will do it, but we're on a total fire ban, so we're not allowed to light anything. So yeah, so there we go. actually worse than what I thought with the rust. In regards to the rusting, it's pitted the shaft. And I'll try and... Yeah, it's probably... I can't really remember the first truck, but I think this would probably be the worst one. Not that it's going to really matter. That's scrubbed up all right, so I'll have to make a new gasket for that. I'll tell you, having this lino on the floor really saves the knees rather than going straight onto concrete. Wish I'd done that a long time ago. It's just an offcut from the house and we've tiled it now. But yeah, I wish I hadn't got rid of the other stuff now. Yeah, so that's that done. I'll go and set the drum up in the press and go and get that seal and the inner bearing out. Well, that was fun. That thing is not light. I normally have one of my boys to give me a hand to lift it up there, but he's still in bed. Anyway, I've got to now press out the drum from the centre. I think on the front left we got up to, I think, 6 tonne. So we'll see how this one goes. When that one went, it went like a sounded like a rifle shot. But hopefully this one goes a bit quieter. One tonne, 2 tonne, 3 tonne, 4 tonne, 5 tonne, 7 tonne, and I'm feeling very uncomfortable. Eight tonne. Might just get a hammer and just tap the side. God, I hate that. Been a day of first. This is coming out uneven. None of the others have done this. And there we go. Said it before, I'll say it again, that press has been worth its weight. So, shut the camera off and move it all out the way, and we'll get this bearing out. Well, that's definitely a two-person job. Now I've got to get something to fit down in there and push that bearing out. And there we have it. One inner bearing and one seal. Grease has certainly seen better days. The two bearings and the nuts are just soaking in a mixture of petrol and diesel. And my son works for a mechanic, and he captures all the old fuel for me when usually it's a diesel car has accidentally been filled up with petrol. So they drain it all and I get the jerry cans of fuel, so it's good for cleaning stuff. Give it a second purpose. Alright, so I think I'll head into town now and go and get that battery. Not sure if the camera's going to pick this up or not, but this face just here, it's not where the bearing sits inside there, but this face just here has been fairly badly damaged. It's been given quite a few whacks. Dented up there too, but yeah, not good. Yeah, again, not sure if the camera's going to pick it up or not. I've just cleaned up this surface, and it is rough, very rough. See, I can't really see what the camera is seeing, but yeah, that's terrible. The gasket is going to struggle to seal that up, that's for sure. Okay, next day, a little bit cooler today, so it's quite pleasant to work down here. Bearings have all been cleaned of the old grease. I'm now going to repack with bearing grease, the old-fashioned way with pushing it in. So I don't think I'll film this because I can't touch the camera once I've got grease all over the gloves. So I just get the grease on the rim there and then push it in with the heel of the hand until I see grease coming through the other side of the bearing. Only done it the first time on the truck. That was watching a video on how to do it. So anyway, off we go. Righto, that's the bearings all greased up in the bag, protect it from the dust. Got to go and get that brake unit off now, I suppose. Well, so much for trying to save that line, but yeah, it doesn't look like there's much left of it anyway. This doesn't look in too good a condition, actually. It looks pretty crappy. So, see what it looks like when she scrubs up. Extra crusty. that's incredible. That's the best rubber seal out of all of them. Well, so far anyway. Okay, let's get these cleaned up. I don't know why, but the camera shut off again. I'm going to have to look into that because it's ridiculous. I'm knocking off for the day. It's starting to get a bit warm and I was back at work tomorrow. So this is the brake just all loosely just put together. I'll put it back together in anger next week. So I've just put the new battery in the truck and just kicked it over. Looks like the new carby, well, the carby kit's the right one because it's fired up and running. Yeah, that'll do for the day, I think. Okay, rear bearing is in, the seal is in. I'll now go and put this back on the axle. I'm not sure if there's a right or wrong way of getting these drum brakes back together, but yeah, I always seem to struggle with them. So anyway, it's in now. I'll get the park brake or emergency brake connected. Okay, here we are. It's my first use of a GoPro, so I actually can't see what's being recorded, so hopefully it's okay. So yep, behind the wheel, I'm going to have to get a head mount or something for this, so because I can't work with holding it in the hand. So anyway, I'm going to take shots with the GoPro every now and then and see how we go with it. Okay, brake unit's on. Again, this is on the GoPro, obviously. So we'll see how this goes. I've got no screen or anything down here to see what I'm actually looking at. Yeah, so brake unit's on, handbrake is connected. That's seen better days. So I'll try and get a replacement for that. And yeah, now the wheel. too sure what's happening here, but the locking ring just doesn't feel right. I actually think it's out around. It's misshapen. So I can't remember if I struggled getting it off or not, but yeah, it just doesn't feel right or even look right. Okay, I'm going to try this. I'll just file away a little bit down the bottom here and see if that helps, but yeah, I think it's out of shape. Okay, filed a smidgen off the bottom there. Okay, I'm just doing a voiceover on the camera at the moment. Not too sure if anyone noticed. I'm just about to put the wheel on the video, and the actual brake drum is not in situ. So I didn't notice until I did the wheel nuts up, and they were fairly loose. So I had to then pull it all apart again and put the drum on, which I think I've still got. I might have a video, I can't remember, but yeah, I won't show the whole process of my error. And I was completely sober when I did this, so it's incredible. Okay, take two. Again, voiceover. So here I go, putting the wheel on the proper way now. Still can't believe I did that, but anyway, the best of us make mistakes. Okay, that's it. I go and do the rear left after this, and that's it. All the wheels are back on, all bearings are greased, ready to go. But now for some reason the motor will not start. I have no idea why. So I put the new battery in and she just turns over. So my guess is electrical, but I have no idea why. So right now I've had enough. I'll get back to it probably tomorrow. Have a day off today. I'll try and get this video out